Welcome, Queens. I am Lydia, artist, teacher, founder of Queen Material Inc., the host of Queen Conversations. This is a space that speaks to the queen in you. Today, we're going to be talking about starting now because this is the very first episode of Queen Conversations. Yay! Oh, so stay tuned to get some inspiration, some encouragement. I'm so excited to be speaking to you today. All right, let's dive right in. Okay? One day and someday are some of there's some of my favorite days. Queens, ladies, listen. One day I'm going to, those are the days. Those are the days that all of my dreams occur on. One day and someday. One day, dream come true. Someday, dream will come true. Okay? There's nothing wrong with dreaming. There's nothing wrong with daydreaming. There's nothing wrong of thinking about great things. There's nothing wrong with having these desires for your future. But you and I have to start now. This is why I'm sitting here because I have to start now. Okay? Then let me tell y'all what I will do. And this is really great because today, we're like 3 days out from my birthday. I do this every year. There's the date. By this date. Either two things are going to happen by my birthday. I'm either going to do something really great that I've come up with in my mind, put very little action behind, or I'm either going to do something really amazing in terms of my health, right? I'm going to, I don't know, be like a vegan extraordinaire. I mean, just giving an example, but that's just how my mind works. So again, it's always by my birthday. So every single year, I've had some goal that I would accomplish by my birthday. This year has been no different in terms of setting that goal early on. This year, however, here I am. I'm sitting in this chair. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. And I'm really, really grateful for the awareness. I want for you to be aware. I have to be aware, okay, of the self-sabotage. We don't start now because we are often self-sabotaging. And honestly, y'all, that's the only solution to the problem of not starting is starting. I know it's easy and it's hard at the same time. It's possible, but it feels impossible at the very same time. I'm going to get into this. But I'm going to repeat. You need to start now. Right now, after this video, do something. I'm talking about today. The Frenchman said aujourd'hui. Start now, immediately, pronto, expeditiously, okay? If you don't start now, you know you're not going to start. When I tell you I've been trying to record these videos at least for like a month or two, but it's always been something. It was working and teaching, and then now it's being in summer school because I'm in a PhD program. And then I said to myself, you know what, I'll just wait till next week. And something within myself said, no, you will not. And so here we are. We were dragged to the queen chair, okay? Make sure you're going to take a seat at the table, you bring one of these chairs. All right, let's get on track. I wanted to tell on myself. I already told you all about what I do with my birthday. The first thing, let me look at my notes again, that holds us back, y'all, is perfectionism. And a lot of times I find that when I'm dealing with things in my life, I can cover them up with the right words and the right labels, and it seems like the right intention. And so I'm saying things like, I want to get it right. I want to do my best. I'm trying, I'm making all of the effort. So I wanted to tell on myself, y'all, because when I tell you that I have purchased everything for the right moment, I mean, I purchased tripods. I've purchased lighting kits. This is a vlogging kit thing that I wanted to Best Buy one day and I purchased. I mean, you name it, I've bought it. I bought the microphone that's supposed to go on my clothes when I put it on. All the sounds are ruffling and I'm like, so I was at Guitar Center and here, there, yonder, looking for all these different things. Oh, I have to show you all this one, guys. I have 2 of these. What is this? The podcasting microphone or whatever. I mean, you name it, I have bought it. I have backdrop paper. I've been to every site. If I've watched a video on the person telling you to just start now, then they put all their links in there. Oh yes, I have the big old Canon DSLR camera. Perfectionism, okay? AKA fear, doubt, uncertainty, overwhelming emotions. You think about all the things you have to have, all the things you need to order, okay? I just showed you and told you I have it all. None of these things that I've had probably for a good solid year, none of these things have been inspiring enough, savvy enough, quality enough to get me in this seat. None. Okay, where's the action? You have to start now. All you're doing is stalling at this point. All you're doing is literally coming up with one more excuse, one more reason. And all of these actions, y'all, are they're based in fear. We have to start now, because that's when we say to fear, when we say to doubt and all of these things, I'm willing to try. I would rather try and fail than not try at all. Or I would rather try. Here's the real one. Rather try and have my mind blown because things beyond my wildest dreams are happening than sit there and not live my best life. Because that's another thing that we do is, but what if something goes wrong? What if everything goes right? What if everything exceeds your expectations? You have to start now. So very quickly, I also want to mention this because it really spoke to me as I was meditating on this, and that you're blocking an amazing blessing. This goes into what I was just saying. You have no idea. When I tell you guys, I am so convicted about this. I have heard enough success stories about people that were willing to try, people that went against the odds, people that heard the doubt, people that heard not just the doubt from within themselves, the doubt from others, people that dealt with rejection, and so many. I've heard too many stories. I have been inspired too many times, guys, that now it is a conviction within me that, listen, who I was born to do, you see? Who I was born to be. I'm still starting now. I'm putting that in there because I don't care. I want for you to see the raw, unedited version. I don't need to be perfect. I don't need to get it right all the time. But I know that showing up 100% and starting is going to lead to the life. I'm convicted. I'm going to watch this video one day and know that where I started, in this apartment, in this space, I will be in another place, in another time, but I'll be reminded and grateful for step 1. Take the first step, Queen. Start now. Now, you don't have any idea the blessing that is coming your way because you're willing to start. Check it. The blessing is not fame. The blessing is not material things. The blessing is not buying real estate. The blessing is not where the money resides. Okay? All of those things can come and, they're good. But the blessing here, listen, it's the blessing of stepping into the gift of your gifts. All of those things that I mentioned, be it fame, be it fortune, be it being able to get things, to purchase a nice home, to have nice clothes, those are just gifts that your gifts right back to you. You do what you were born to do. You go after your dreams. You put in the work. There's sweat, there's tears. There are hard days. There are long nights. You say, I'm going to try. And you keep trying. No one is saying that starting now, you're going to start in the group tomorrow. There you are, success and all of these things. Come on, we know at this point, that's not how it works. As they say, there's no elevator or escalator to success. People are taking stairs every day, one step at a time. But the gift of your gifts, it keeps on giving. All of those extra things, that's just a part of the package. But more than that, listen, whatever you were made to do, the first person that is blessed or fulfilled from your gift is you. There is no one else here with me right now. And if no one watches this video, I've said it, I've watched it, and I'm encouraged. I'm inspired. I'm going to make another video. That's how inspired I am. I'm going to make another one and another one and another one. Okay? You're the one that's blessed when you step into who you really were born to be. You feel joy, you feel abundance, you feel satisfaction, you feel fulfillment, you feel happiness. Those things begin to become a part of your personal lived experience when you start now. To start now is to discover those things. And I'm going to tell you something. For me, at this age and stage of my life, I'm going after that. Like a lion going after prey, or like a lioness protecting her cubs. I'm going after joy, happiness, fulfillment, satisfaction, living my best life, not depending on anyone else to do it, not blaming anyone else if I'm not experiencing it, but saying when I wake up each day, mercies being new each morning, I can start now. So start now. So what do I want to leave you with? What is the action that I want for you to take today? Say yes. Yeah, say it out loud. Yes. Decide that you will. Okay? You know your dream well. You've been dreaming it. You've made steps towards it. And I want to say that, like, me purchasing all of those things, the things that I purchase, I'm using. I'm not using all of them. I haven't used some of them, but I am using them, okay? You've started the journey. You started the process. You have tried. I want to take a moment to acknowledge that. I want for you to take a moment to acknowledge that. But if you know that that's not good enough, then start now. Okay? You're in the driver's seat. I'm grateful also as my birthday approaches for the lesson that I am not being controlled by anyone else. I'm making all the choices here. I'm making all the decisions. The ball is in my court. I do have an opportunity to live my best life, live the life of my dreams. I can come into agreement with God when he tells me, I know the plans I have for you, they're plans for good, they're not for evil, for prosperity, to prosper you, not to harm you. Man, I'm like, I want that. I desire that. And so once again, That's what I'm going to go after. So I want for you to say yes, queens. Say yes to starting now. Say yes to starting today. Say yes to being who you were born to be. Okay? So start now. Start with what you have. Start where you are. You don't need anything expensive, big, and fancy. It's not going to make a difference if you don't have the right mentality anyways. But start now. Start now. Thank you for watching, Queen. Like and subscribe if you love being inspired and challenged to be the queen you were created to be. I want for you to stay tuned. More videos coming soon. And action. Say joy. Joy, yes. Joy. Yes. That's what I feel right now. Joy. Joy, 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 joy. Joy. I want to thank my husband for sponsoring this chair. Okay, a real king he knows I love this chair, and someone had it and he got it for me. It is for me. I'm just wasting battery time. I know my phone need to be charged too. I'm so grateful. Say joy.